Blood Between Dreams. Part 5. The Echoing Silence, Expanded Edition. The night had never been this quiet. The trees didn't rustle. The wind didn't breathe. Even the moon held its silver tongue, casting no judgment as Anasa stood on the blood-soaked threshold of the Ardent Circle's sanctuary. Her fingertips trembled, not from fear but anticipation. Behind her, Match watched the horizon with eyes like twin stars drowning in shadow. They had come too far to turn back. Too many deaths, too many truths uncovered. The baby in her arms, Liliane, slept peacefully, unaware she was the culmination of both love and curse. "They'll come before dawn," Match said, his voice low, gravelly. "They're already here," Anasa replied. A sound, wet, unnatural, rose from the woods. Figures stepped from the darkness. Not men, not even monsters, echoes in flesh. Cloaked in living shadow, the Ardent Circle moved as one, hollow eyes gleaming beneath hoods stitched from forgotten prayers. Anasa kissed Liliane's forehead. "Go," she whispered to Match, handing the child to him. "I'm not leaving you." She pressed her forehead against his. "You are, because she has to live." Match stared at her, jaw clenched. His hand, calloused and warm, gripped hers with a desperation forged in 100 lifetimes. "She's the future, Match. We're just the fire that lights the way." He nodded, tears falling silently. "I'll find you," he whispered. "In the silence," she answered. The battlefield was an altar of ash. Anasa stepped forward alone, power blooming around her like a halo of dusk. Her eyes glowed with the same light that once shattered the veil. Her footsteps burned sigils into the ground. Her voice split the air. "I know who I am." "From the shadows," the circle hissed. "You are memory," their leader spat. "A ghost?" "No," she said, lifting her hand. "I am vengeance." The first wave struck. Echoes surged forward, blades of bone and shadow swinging wide. Anasa danced between them, every move carved from instinct and rage. She channeled the blood magic of her ancestors, blades rising from her veins, tongues of flame curling from her spine. She was not alone. Match returned. Liliane was hidden, warded behind layers of ancient magic, and now both parents stood back to back. Match's form shifted, his vampire blood awakening. Wings of smoke unfurled. His mouth tore open with a roar that shook the mountains. They fought like gods. Together they decimated the Circle's minions. But it wasn't enough. The true form of the Circle's leader emerged, a being of pure silence, a creature from before language, before memory. It fed on truth, and it wanted Liliane. Match was the first to fall. It struck his heart with a silence, so deep it unraveled time. He didn't scream, didn't bleed. He simply ceased. Anasa caught him as he faded, his final words pressed into her skin. "Protect her." Anasa rose, trembling. The silence came for her, but she was not empty, not broken. She screamed, a scream made from lifetimes of love and loss, a scream that shattered silence, turned echo into flesh and darkness into light. Her body cracked open, pure energy flooding the battlefield. She burned, not with fire, but with truth, and in that moment she chose to bind herself, to end it all. She wrapped the creature in her essence and ignited. The explosion scorched the sky. Every mountain echoed with her name. Anasa, Match, gone. At dawn, the ruins smoldered. Liliane crawled from beneath the shattered altar, protected by her mother's final ward. She stood, barefoot, eyes glowing, blood of night and fire in her veins. From the distant woods the last of the vampire kin emerged, cloaked, silent, reverent. "We've been waiting," the elder said. "She is the one." Liliane looked at the ashes. She did not cry. She remembered, and as she walked toward her future, her parents' voices echoed one last time. In the silence, we burn forever. End of Book 1. The legacy of Anasa and Match lives on, and in the shadows of the world, the daughter of blood and light prepares to rise,